And so when I think about this stuff like Javale, it makes me like, yo, I don't panic as much no more because I'm like, he know what he doing.
So in Acts 17, Paul is witnessing to a group of pagan philosophers, the theologically elite at that day, the poets. And as an apologetic effort, he was familiar with their literature and their teachings. So he used what they knew and what they believed to preach the gospels. He quoted from one of their philosophers, the scripture that says, "It is in him that we live, that we move, that we have our being, as some of your poets say." And then he
Yes.
transitioned. No, we are his offsprings, talking about Yahweh, you know?
Yep.
So he used that as an apologetic effort to convey the gospel, but he had to be familiar with the cultural context of that day, much like you using coming to America to evangelize and preach the gospel.
Yep. Absolutely. So many of us didn't know that whole in him we live and move and have our being. That wasn't Bible. That was pagan philosophy. He just repurposes it to teach it from a Christian perspective. So, and another thing I love is that it not just what Paul said and how he said it, it was when God sovereignly chose to bring Jesus into the world. If Jesus had come during Greek culture and Greek Hellenization time, they did not have roads to be able to take the gospel to the world. It was the Romans that created roads. So imagine the sovereign timing of God. There is now a common, thank you, OJ, a common language. There is now a system of writing where everybody can understand the gospel in in one language because everybody, thanks to Hellenization, is speaking the same language. So this is all God's providence in knowing when to bring Jesus into the world, where to bring Jesus into the world. Can we just give it up for a second for the God that just knows what the heck he is doing? And so when I think about this stuff like Javale, it makes me like, yo, I don't panic as much no more because I'm like, he know what he doing. I may not understand it. I don't always like it, but I know that he's in control. And so when we learn things like this, we stick them in our memory bank. We stick them in the conviction of our heart. And then words like all things work together for good, they hit different when we actually understand how God has already called all things to work together for good. Is anybody following what we're saying here?